Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, Go player. It's another wonderful Friday this January. Yes, January of 2024, making it a wonderful day for basics. I'm over here on OGS on wonderful Go. I like the name. I think I'm the only one, but I do. I'm gonna try to maybe get a 7Q game. If I get a 7Q game, I might go ahead and make that Patreon only and seek a 6Q game instead. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna have to see. Just like you can see all of the fun things over on Go Magic from their beginner courses here, from a variety of different teachers and topics, yada, 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 to the cool articles that are free for you to check out that are Go related. How many different places do you get a chance to actually check out Go related articles? It's kind of a rare thing. And one of my favorite things on the site, if I have to be honest, go over to Go Magic, check it out. If you like what they've got, my promo code down below in the description gives you 10% off the wonderful things you find on the site. Thanks to them, as always, for in part sponsoring this month's videos. Alright, let's go ahead and play this game with 3-4 points. I do a lot of 4-4, 3-4 openings, even double 4-4 openings, to be honest. Let's go ahead and change things up a notch and do 3-4. It is a more complicated opening because there's just more common variations around the 3-4 point than there are around, let's say, the 4-4 point right now. That's just how the meta works. We're also going to spice things up by playing low, because if we're playing low, I mean, it's a territorial thing, so it's okay. He's playing the AI pincer against me, which is bad because there's a lot of variations there. If he doesn't know them all, he can easily go down one that just kills him off, and that's just going to be the game. Now, this is what he wants me to do. That way he can go ahead and push and cut and probably do the really, really complicated thing that he's probably memorized or whatever. We're just not going to do that, and we're just going to go ahead and settle. It's no big deal. I disabled it. Why? Why do you disable it, people? It doesn't stop anyone from doing anything. Surrender. Alright, so yeah, there's this one, right? And then you've got this one, this one, this one, this one. Little pinwheely times into there. It's a crazy thing, but it probably is the thing that he was looking to do. I won't know that for sure, of course. Oh dear, this one. I don't really recommend playing this way. I think it's a little bit better for black because we can go ahead and build while he's going to be predominantly on the second line. Because he's going to go and do this one. He can't even cut here. If he could cut here because he had a ladder, that might make things a little bit different. But unfortunately, he can't, so it's a problem, right? Yeah, this would be a bit of a different thing if he could play this one because of a ladder or something. Then I'd be like, oh, well, I guess he gets this. And then that's a decent amount of territory. I back off. I would say this is a bit more even. Instead, he has to play here, which is going to mean this is probably in our future at some point, right? So the question is, what do you want to do? Who would you rather be? The person with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 second line stones right now, or black? Oh dear. Okay, he took that one. Little strange. So yeah, I can play here and make sure that he can never, ever, ever do the variation that I just showed you. He's completely cut off. He's fully surrounded. That's definitely a problem. I'll go ahead and do this one. It allows him to play here still. I know, it's irritating, but what are you going to do? Here is a valid reason to go ahead and pincer your opponent, and I'm going to choose a different pincer than he did. I'm actually going to pincer high. You know what? I'm going to pincer high because I'm extending off of this. There you go. Let's see what he wants to do now. Now I'm just going to play a nice little Joseki here. Onto the fourth line. What's he want to do from this one? He can't really attack here if he wants to try to counter pincer me because he essentially made me immortal already. So the question is, what does he want to do here? Now, if you wanted to poke this and then Hana, you absolutely could. I'll go ahead and not do that. If we do it now, there is this move. It gets a little bit awkward. I'll go ahead and do this one more time. He's probably just going to go ahead and back off. Ooh, bad move. So, unfortunately, he's having trouble learning how to use influence. You don't use influence by playing something like this. This is now horrendously over-concentrated. Sure, you're not going to die, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stones are just getting this area? It's not, it's not good. It was better if he just, like, tried to cap me and then maybe... Here, I'll show you. Yeah, if he tried to, let's say, maybe do some kind of, like, cappy times over here into maybe ability thing over here. And then later on in endgame, maybe he can try to reduce this, right? So this is actually large enough to say he might just have lost the game because of it. Because the territory in the upper left doesn't really exist. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 points right now. It's not that great. And this is not that great either. But, well, I guess I should enclose first, shouldn't I? Corner, side, center. I hear ya. I hear ya. I can also come out this way, though. Okay, we'll do the enclosure first. We'll do the enclosure first. Uh-huh, uh-huh. And then I'm going to extend from it. So we have enclosure, extension, extension. We can invade here if we really want to. If we don't want to, that's completely a-okay too. I'm gonna build this up a little bit more because my area is worth more than this. I don't even have to count it. I know the right into the bottom across the middle is just worth more than an enclosure into an extension. So I don't have to really be worried about that. Now here I could just say, and now we're going to show you how to kill this, because it can't live locally and I don't think it can run away very well either. Now I am going to play aggressively. I'm not going to play so aggressively that I am going all in on a kill though. Otherwise, if I wanted to do that, which I don't think would be a bad thing to do, I would just cap this. He has to go here, but where is that leading? Right? Like, where is he going to make the extra eye in this area? It's probably not going to happen. So if you wanted to draw him into here and kill him, you probably could absolutely do that. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and do a little surround. You have to do the tiger mouth into the Atari, into a connect, and keep getting chased, which is better, which is good for me. It ensures that this 6-line area is always, always, always going to be mine. Always, always, always. Nothing he can do about it. There's the Hane. Into the Atari. Into the Atari. Into the Connect. Again, you could just keep... You could just, like, keep rushing him. I'm going to go ahead and play this one. And let him out. I'm going to just play this one and let him out. It's fine. We get some territory over here. It's good enough. I will turn because the forcing move. We're not trying to do crazy things here. I am going to drop this attack for a minute and just go. Oh, okay, you got me on that one. And invade the left-hand side. I'll drop the attack and invade the left-hand side. After all this, he can't Hane. If he Hanes, he dies. I'll kill him. We'll just like put 2 in his head and just call it a day. You said you'd do it. Yeah, I did. Alright. Bangarang. The Hane is just, you can't do it. Because there's no ladder here, right? So I'll take my 9th line territory, thank you. Domo all the arigatos, Mr. Roboto. Do it. Gotta watch those cutting points. That doesn't work. And I haven't hovered over the answer either. But UQs, DDKs as well. DDKs should be able to get this. Because this is, I 100% believe, this is a DDK problem. Where do I apply? There are two answer... There are technically two answers. I like one of them better. If you said, here, congratulations, I like it too. You could have done... You could have done this one into here, but I think you probably get a little bit bamboozled, right? And people have asked about this. I'm keeping these two boards different. That way it's easy to see when I've switched into explanation mode. Does that make sense? Because this board has one graphic, the other board has another graphic. And it just makes my life easier in editing. I don't have to worry about, doing whatever. I do want to up the value of my editing a little bit. There are things that I do want to do. For example, like in post, I do talk about certain important moves now and again, and I would like to find like a way to highlight them, maybe like a glowing circle of some kind around the stone. Like I don't know, just something, I need to find I need to find some sort of asset that will call attention to the stones that I'm specifically mentioning in a review, you know? Yeah, they're a little bit puzzled now. Understandable. Understandable. Very understandable. Like, what do you do here? They ran out a weak stone in a strong area of their opponents, and now it's a problem. Now it is a problem. I think they can possibly connect. Ah, they found that one too. This one doesn't work. Oh, I'm sorry. This hurts. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. That one, however, didn't work. Oh. Sorry. Oh god, sorry. I apologize, sir. Oh, that hurt. Thanks for the game, sir. Thanks for the game. Alright, yeah,
Spielbesprechung gestartet.
Yeah, that wasn't quite a good idea. This one would have been much more interesting. Like, you want to do something with that cutting stone? Give it a friend. Give it a friend. Don't try to run it out. It's got 2 liberties versus a group with 4 liberties and a group that's immortal. It's never winning that fight, ever. No matter how you play it, it's never, ever, ever, ever winning that fight. But suddenly it's winning the fight, right? Suddenly it's winning the fight. Like this one right here, I think is very, very okay. Now he's getting what he's looking for. And now it's my turn to live, right? So I have to go like maybe here, 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 here. And yeah, we're good. Now everyone's alive. Everyone's alive. But it's just... Yeah, it's just... That one just really needed to be here. Or we can even find it this way. That also works. Like however you find it in your head, that's how you find that kind of thing. And then of course there's this. I could see, again, like I mentioned, you could probably play this one into here just for light shape, and then do this one later on. So that's going to be the end game. That's going to be the end game. But yeah, playing that N17. Oof. And then last but not least, this should be um could do many things. Here is the normal sequence. Can also play here, though it's a little bit more complicated. But yeah, that works too. Technically I don't want to teach this, but if you want to invade the area, you need Sente as long as possible. So this is the kind of thing that we're looking for. This is the kind of thing that we're looking for in order to tie up black long enough to get in, reduce, and get out. You could also do something a bit more traditional, play here into here. That's also fine. That could also be definitely playable. Also playable, also playable. But I think that's about it for this game. I think that's about it for this game. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.